doing a little bit of Fortnite Save the World just to get my V-Bucks up a little bit. On the agenda we have a 94, a level 94 Ride the Lightning, not going to enjoy that, a 64 Deliver the Bomb, also not going to enjoy that, and a Retrieve the Data. That one's level 19. I'm also not going to enjoy that. Most of it's going to be AFK, most of it's going to be pretty boring gameplay. But if you head over to the shop right now, there is Archeolo Jess. You definitely want her for your farming build. She really does help out a lot for when you just, chucking on your Outlander, collecting material and all that kind of sorts of stuff. I do believe Jurassic Ken can also be used nicely, and Tactical Sledgehammer. You also want to mainly focus on getting a copper surround pound. That's going to help you out a lot later on when you finally get up to the Mythic Storm King, and it's just lovely to have. When you hit stuff, it makes them do weird stuff. So first off, we're going over to Twine Peaks. I'm going to make sure that my privacy is on friends. That is okay. That means I can AFK without being booted, but my friends can join if they feel like. So we're looking for a 94. 94. Alright, here's 94. Here it is. We have a level 94 Ride the Lightning, 40 V-Bucks. I didn't check my dailies. I need to get eliminations with a pistol, a ninja, and 3 missions as a constructor. Damn. A little bit later on, I'm gonna get the pistol kills out of the way on the level 19 one, I believe, in Blanketon. I'm gonna try and do my constructor. So I am the pink teddy bear. I am known highly for being a pink cuddle team leader. So I do believe a power base Nox. My power base Nox is mainly used for not killing stuff, but to heal my buildings a little bit faster. You can also use a base Kyle. If you use a base Kyle or a power base Nox, and then put either a power base Nox with your Kyle or vice versa, then you will be able to pretty much do the exact same thing I'm about to be doing. All of the rest of the abilities on my loadout literally do jack. You only need your base Kyle and your power base Nox. The difference being, if you put Kyle in the front slot, he will give your buildings more health. But if you put Nox in the first slot, he will give you faster overtime regeneration on your building. And vice versa, if you put your Nox in the bottom one, you'll have less healing time, but it evens each other out. Especially if you have another friend who is using the exact same stuff, then it'll work out just fucking gnarly for mama language. I'm not really with it all today. I might have a couple swears here and there and everywhere, just out of randomness. I do apologise if that happens. I'm trying to quit swearing, but it is a lot harder challenge than you would believe. Okay, so we're looking for... Oh, by the way, I'm running this the Baron. I've made all the movement speed a little bit faster, so I have, what is that, 10, 20, 30, 42% extra movement speed, whereas if I run normal, it's like this, and if I want to use my hoverboard, the hoverboard's just slow as well, so running with this is just a little bit better. And I don't like gnomes, so I'll take him out. Okay, so I'm not gonna do any of the survivor stuff. I should, because I can get some pistol kills. Actually, I might, because I need some pistol kills. I was gonna do this a little bit later. This also gives me gems. Shut down a couple of my special goodies real quick. This isn't the highest pistol I have. I kind of quit this after we Storm King, and yeah, it just got boring for me after a while. healer chicks there. I'm just gonna leave them alone because I can't kill them anymore. Make sure everything's reloaded. Pick whatever this is. How many glory orbs do I have? I don't know.
May or may not be equipped with a rich, sonorous voice. If you encounter this individual, contact home base immediately. Or just like, pick him up and bring him home. He's probably all tuckered out.
Right. That's 4. That's enough to start and finish what I want. So I don't want to attack fatties. They've got a lot of health.
But since Admiral Eddie was an actual robot, he could still work. Honestly, production. Listen to the episode titles. I bet he got a lot of angry fan letters.
He got one from me.
Got something up here as well.
Recruits, we got ourselves a Vindertech seismological welding unit.
What do you do?
Behind enemy lines. I suggest you kiss your
I don't
loved
want
ones
to use
goodbye
those.
and make your peace with your creator. And Private Jeffords, I suppose you should use that time to look at a science-based podcast about stars. Point is, few, if any of us, will make it through this mission alive.
There's another thing I can pick up.
I was given 5 minutes to draw up a plan of attack.
You can have the amount of time it takes to come up with a plan that doesn't kill everyone.
Not even sure if I'm gonna be able to beat this because I've taken a long time, but
So, when's the Horizon binge begin?
definitely going to attempt it.
Throw one of your legendary Dennis.
And so many bloody markers. Do we get new challenges or something?
I'll clear it with Captain Clark first to make sure it won't be weird for her. You'll come back now if you know what's good for you. I agree with the content of what you're saying, but
As long as they keep throwing behinds, it's good. If they start throwing skulls by the time I've started to build and stuff, it's gonna be a bit icky.
the idea that humanity will rise above petty squabbles and join forces in a selfless pursuit of adventure?
Okay, so when I watched
There it
it
is.
as a kid, I was like, whoa, that's not gonna happen in my lifetime. But now
Okay.
it's like, that's not going to happen
Gonna build
ever.
in.
It's kind of hard to dream big these days.
I don't know. Nature enemies. Okay, brick it is. I think brick. Is it brick? Brick is weak to ice. Yes, brick. We want brick.
And now that I think of it, what kind of psychopath would create a child robot for a war zone? Dr. Vinderman was a genius. But, yeah, building a child robot for the apocalypse was a weird, possibly cruel move.
He's not a child robot, he's
Gonna
a
put
living
wood
AI.
on the second layer because
don't you
I
listen
don't
to him?
really care
I'm the
about
one who
the
buys and
second
voice acts,
layer.
so yeah. It's just, he says so many words, and sometimes just the same word. One day he just said the word great.
I don't really want to be killing
He's
stuff,
finding his way in
just
the
in
world.
case there's an
That's no easy
epic,
task these
so
days. Just think loud.
I'm gonna just build all this bottom layer to level 3.
You might want to take notes.
Are things that bad in home base? Are people really that down?
I mean, yes. You know, they make plans to meet with friends a few weeks out, but never more than that. You sometimes hear, you're never gonna hear
Okay, so
I think the flyers are working. We have reports Locke is nearby.
Ray?
I'm gonna build just some of this because I'm a little bit nervous that there's gonna be lobbers.
Why are you being so stiff and formal?
Locke was found unresponsive. Possibly facing it's hard to tell. In a puddle. He's been rushed to Blackwell Memorial. But it doesn't look good. I'm sorry.
What? Can you take over?
Well, I didn't see him there, did I?
Go with you.
Let's you go on. Let's you go on. I reckon that'll be fun. What do we want to do? I think I'll go all out, just in case I get overwhelmed. I'm going to make a shell. And I know I don't need those corner pieces, but I'm going to leave them there anyway. This is going to be the shell. Because I don't want to do this again. And no doubt I'm going to fail, because it's me we're talking about. And I know this is a lot of brick to be using, but probably want to show like no. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What if I just do this? That works. Okay, so I've got 11 of these. We're going to stick one here. That will go through the wall. That'll go through the wall. I don't believe I need one there yet because, yeah, I don't believe it's needed. I'll put one there. Definitely going to stick one there. Down the bottom. What do I put down the bottom? Nothing. Was I supposed to put wall lights somewhere? Supposed to put wall lights somewhere, I guess. Floor. I don't want that to be damaged. If anything else starts to get damaged, I'll deal with it when the time comes. I'm gonna level up all this to level 3 because I'm absolutely going overboard. I'll deal with anything else when the time arises. I'll level that up just in case I need to put some wall lights down. I'm gonna put my base up tall. I'm just gonna take these out because they're right here. Okay, that's not too bad. Run out of pistol damage and stuff. Alright, love how all of my settings have like diverted because wherever I'm safe. Well, I really wish we had custom binds already. Alright, not gonna make it harder. It's gonna be more annoying than I'd want it to be already. Need to make sure I got some walls. I do. I have healing on my walls. I also have healing on my floors, just in case stuff goes down. They're all nature, which means I should probably get a fire weapon out of some sort. Nice grave digger. Just gonna run around, make sure that none of this is forgot to put down was launch pads, just to get them off the walls, but I don't believe it's going to be needed. Nice. So technically I can go around and farm some stuff, which is probably a good idea because I'm just gonna re-heal that mushroom. That goes down terribly much faster, I'll have to deal with it. That's fine, that's fine, that's magically fine. They're not gonna get through, they're not gonna get through, they're not gonna get through. This is the only wall I'm even playing through. That is until they start chucking their heads around. The only other thing I could do is make a zigzag pattern around it rather than having these here. Zigzag patterns. This isn't needed. You still want to level it up and everything else, but I'll level that up. I'm actually going to stick a healing field as well. Excuse me. How did you get on top? That's good. With the abilities that I have a slow field and I have a banner. So if I die, I spawn banner. Banner also allows me to heal my walls and give them more health for a short period of time, just in case they do manage to heal any severe damage. That's great. Well, they're about to disappear. I protected the van. Sweet. Absolutely great. I guess I should probably bring up the chat, because, yeah, I should probably do that just in case. Alright, so that's been damaged, that's not bad, that's not bad, that's not terrible, that's not bad. I think everything is good, except that one, and maybe that one, that's not too bad. Right, now I'm gonna check real quick in case I don't have them, and I don't, but I should probably make 4 of those. Because I do feel like lobbers are going to be an issue. Oh, and they're coming from the opposite way. There's a lobber already. So definitely one place, like something there, and definitely on a healing. What are you gonna throw at me? Beehive? Beehive, cool, take care of me. Something just died there. I don't want to kill anything, just in case they start spawning lobbers. That guy there's gonna be fine. That guy chucking whatever he's throwing is not fine. Nope, not good. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna build something like that. I'm going to need to floor jump pad. Make sure that I go through. That was my main concern, is having one of those spawn. I'm gonna chuck down the Healy field. This is starting to get out of hand. Just need you off of the wall. Holy shite. This went to hell real quick. Alright, I got told not to use these, but I really can't be stuffed right now. Need to just make sure I live. Smasher is the worst thing I could have got. Holy bejeebers. This is not going well. I was hoping I didn't have to do a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah. Yeah, this is not what I expected to be doing now. Alright, I don't care about this side. Ceiling. I'm gonna have to put fill traps down. The main part that I didn't want to happen did happen. Holy, this is not worth my time, but this went out quickly. Let's pick that up. Leave me alone. Nasty. 30 seconds. I think air peril is over. Yeah, I can't actually make these stupid rockets, so I did get asked not to use them. Don't really care about the game that much, so I decided why not. I know they're expensive and everything, but right, well, that was a lot more stressful than it needed to be. By a lot more stressful, I mean like a lot more stressful. Damn. I don't even know how much more stressful that was. Alright, so that's a nice 1.5 mil. I really need to learn how to do Ride the Lightning a lot more productively, rather than spawning a stupid epic smasher of all things. It just had to be the hardest one of all of the stuff to spawn. Yeah, great. Could have been like a minion or a fatty, but no. I'm just glad it wasn't Ricochet. Could you imagine that thing was a Ricochet smasher? If you don't know what a Ricochet smasher is, if you shoot it, or like pickaxe it, I think if you shoot it, melee doesn't do it, does it? The damage reverts back to you. So if you shoot it for 1,000,000 damage, you pretty much shoot yourself for 1,000,000 damage. It doesn't work well. It's definitely painful, and it's nothing that I want to do. Right, well, I'm gonna open up my nice little Free the V-Bucks website. And we're off to 64.
Stumbling through the night, desperate for shelter, as he runs through woods thick with wild husks and unspeakable horror. He finds. Well, I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. Travel back in time with me.
Righty, 64 Planketon.
Prepare.
And it's a bomb. There it is. So the bomb is nowhere near as gnarly as what the Ride the Lightning was.
Wonderful. I'm here for it, but you have been saying variations of that sentence for 5 minutes.
I'm still gonna run power base because I'm just gonna still build. Hopefully the still build doesn't break. But yeah. If it doesn't break, it'll be perfectly fine, and if it does break, I'm gonna have to just pull out some gnarly stuff again. Maybe I'm gonna make a Metal Marauder just to even things out a little bit. The Metal Marauder is personally one of my favorites due to the fact of its high damage, and it does not take energy ammo. Energy ammo is just, nah, I don't like energy ammo. I feel kind of bad that I had to use like the most overpowered thing just to be able to finish a level 94 solo Ride the Lightning. I've always sucked at Ride the Lightning. And most times it's just a still build or a trap build anyway. I don't really go for the annihilation kill builds. I just don't see the effort involved. So do I actually have a metal marauder? I'm just gonna make one. I know it's blue rolls, but it's pretty good. And I'll bring out my pistol, because I do believe I need a couple more pistol kills, and we have a deliver the bomb. How many? Okay. Don't know if anyone's in chat, but do you remember how many you need for a deliver the bomb? 4, 2, 6 or... Might as well get some things while I'm here. Okay, so we delivered the bomb. You're looking for 2 giant things.
Because I'm feeling crippling waves to kill.
I'm just gonna collect this because it is a mission and I don't know, it's there.
Like we always do.
I was here and it was here, so I'd clicked on it. So normally what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a giant white thing. Not that, that's a builder radar.
A tiny beret? We do not deserve that bot.
There's me.
Yeah, normally on the outskirts there's gonna be a bomb.
Because I'm wearing an
There's also gonna be another one somewhere inside town. They're super huge, really hard to miss.
He's knocking on the door. Hey, it's Luna. She's going to the intercom.
But okay, there's one.
I thought it was a husk. It's usually husk.
I don't actually need metal. I don't know why I keep trying to collect it. I need brick. I always try and not build in metal just because it's such a necessity, but
No loss.
Oh, come on, what is wrong
I
with
think
you?
I farm so much as well. I just placed the floor down there. Did you see that? That's bloody bogus.
There's Locke.
Hey, look, it's
Oh.
me.
Locke's
So this
waving
is
you over. Did
a
you bring him back to home base?
Well,
tap. What? Excuse you. Bye. 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 Hello. Bye. Okay, so this is A. And that's 94. And I'm gonna collect this because I frickin' fell.
Here we go. Looks like he sees someone in the distance. That's me.
It has
like
to
he
be in the
recognized
middle
you.
somewhere.
And now he's running away.
I don't
He's developed a
believe-
healthy fear of me.
Imagine it was down
Why has he
here.
developed a healthy fear of you? Because he's a smart little robot.
Okay, so here it is.
Let's start by deploying the armory.
So I need to deploy the armory, which is this.
The armory is now active. To produce your first bomb, there it is. Time to shut it down, Commander. Now deploy
This
the
game
launcher.
also likes to glitch out, so you also do have to make sure you run near this thing that will damage you. If you don't run near it, sometimes the mission will not spawn. So just make sure that if it's glitched out and it's not starting and you can't like make your bomb, just run near that and you should be okay. I said should be. Okay, so I can't build my stuff here because it's the wrong area. But I can at least get a nice little layout of how to build up and around. I think I'm going to go up through the town, make it like a zigzag type pattern maybe. I don't want to go the long way around. And I'm pretty sure I can just break through this and place it there. And I don't believe that there's any bridges or anything. So many things right there. Right. Okay, so...
I've added some tracks to your inventory.
Okay, cool. Oh, I definitely want these power cells.
When you're ready, connect the armory to the launcher.
Do I really want to go up here? If I just go up here... That'll be one moment. 1 moment. I'm back. I just had a nice little emergency call that I had to take. These zombies are doing my head in. Okay, let's just build this stuff. Okay. So when you finally get this bomb, you get given a whole bunch of tracks. Don't worry about your tracks. You can make more. They cost like a couple wood, couple brick, couple metal. It's nothing too significant. It's always most likely going to take you more than 20. I can't go down that way. I can't go down any of that way. So my only option is to go up, and I need to build more rails. So they do cost 5 wood, 5 brick, 2 metal. That's nothing too serious. I just made 30 of them because I'm stupid. And 30 of them might actually be the proper amount, but I feel like making bulk is stupid. You do not get to keep any of this when you finish your match. So building in bulk is probably not the smartest thing to do. So technically what I'm saying is just don't build like 1,000 of them, because next time you go into your next match, even if it is another delivered bomb, you will not have any of these.
Connection complete.
Okay, well I wanted to go down that one, but instead I went down this one. I think it should be okay.
Building defenses around the track. If the bomb is destroyed, we can always make another.
Yes, if the bomb's destroyed, you can make another. But if your bomb manages to get destroyed, you might want to, start just reinforcing around that area, put a couple of traps down, etc., etc. I'm not making it harder. I don't want it to be hard. I want it to be easy, smooth, simple. I'm going to have to kill some of these husks, because if they touch the bomb's gonna take damage. One way people like to do this is just by not standing on it, but by jumping on it. You can troll people, not that I recommend it, but you can stand in front of the bomb won't go forwards. You can break stuff like that panel right there, and then it just makes it a not nice time. And yeah, it's just it's an effort. You can also interact with the bomb. You can make it go the other way. You can also make it loop around, do a whole bunch of hunky-dory stuff with it if you really want to. And, yeah, this is escorting the bomb. Where those purple markers are right there on the map, those little purple smudge, that is where zombies and or husks can spawn. So you definitely don't want to... You want to be wary around them. You could go the careful route, and you could go and just check out your just chuck a couple roof traps there, so make sure you have a wall with a roof. If you place floors, they'll blow up floors. Sometimes they blow up walls as well, so as long as you put a nice mat on, build the wall maybe like 2-3 out, build maybe a couple other walls, maybe even edit it into an archway. Your archway edit is just these 3 like a Tetris piece, and that's your archway, and then you place a floor like that, place a trap underneath it, and you should be hunky-dory to make a nice little killing trap area. So your killing roof traps are mainly going to be one of 2. Your killing roof traps are going to be the electric ceiling electric fill, and the ceiling gas trap. You're not going to use much else, but if you do start using other things, you want to use a ceiling drop trap on anywhere that it's... See how this is sloped? Wherever it's sloped, you want to build something along the lines of that, or like one higher, preferably one higher. Place your ceiling things and they will drop, and then they will always push stuff down here, rather than, definitely don't want it here if they're coming this way, and then you just make them fall down there. Or you'd want to like make another trap here and make sure that if they do come down, they get hit by that, pushed into here, and then you'd like block them off there, and a whole bunch of nitty gritties. Anyway, getting a bit too technical. I didn't want to get technical, but yeah. I think one of the only things I can really state is I do apologise if I do repeat anything. I've recently found out I'm having short-term memory loss. So, if I don't know what's going on, you don't know what's going on, we can both not know what's going on together.
We made it. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how cool that is? I
Okay.
can solve all of my problems with that thing.
So now, before we do anything, you want to break this.
The bomb has been loaded into the launcher.
Break this so you can build there, and you can't break this one at all.
Charge it. Defend the launcher and prepare for some unwanted guests.
I'm gonna build in metal. I don't know what we're actually in for, but I'm gonna build in metal. And it looks like they're all uphill, which is terrible. And then the second one up doesn't matter, unless we start getting some nasties. Like that I just heard. We're gonna build it all up to level 2 for level 60s, maybe 2 should be fine. I'm gonna place wood here, I'm gonna place this there. Actually, I'm gonna build a mat on top. And I'm going to place that on top. That way it just gets everything, then we can just build that like that, so we can still get up if we really want to, even if you wanted to like parkour it like that. I don't believe I'm going to have too much issues. I don't want any issues though. I'm going to take it to level 3 because I feel like I'm going to have issues. And again, I don't want to kill anything. I want it all to run smoothly. If it runs smooth, it's fine. Just going to rebuild that, make sure it doesn't get damaged. It looks like I'm going to have a hell of a time. I need walls. My walls are going to be consisting of these nasty traps. Oh no, let me out. Okay. So that guy by himself can't deal damage. Whoever just decided to try and blow themselves up will deal damage. So I'm just gonna place this here and accidentally kill some stuff. It's gonna make that side a little bit healthier. That's a sound I don't want to hear, but I don't want to hear a smash. The other. Oh lord. No, I could. I already stop blowing stuff up. So here's trap vulnerable. We're going to grab one of these and just make sure nothing can go this way. I do believe they got in there. the only way they could have gotten that. It's the bombers. Oh no, now we've got even worse stuff. Okay, well, that is a flinger. We don't want them throwing stuff, because it's nasty. We need to make sure that this is protected from bombers. You can just shoot the top of it. Should be fine. Just gonna take these out real quick. Get them off the wall. Etc. etc. I don't know if I can use the, I think I'll be fine. I think. As long as I can take those out. I didn't realise that the trap damage, like the explosion of those barrels, does like radius damage to my wall. In turn, if you ever do this, don't do what I did and build that around, because damn, I didn't realise splash damage went through the wall. I survived. I survived. Right. Oh, that's that done. I don't even know why I'm playing Fortnite, but oh well. I just need to... Alright. I wish you could just open all these at the same time, but oh, whatever. Whatever. Alright. And now the last thing is on the agenda for today, for Fortnite, because I don't know, I'm just not enjoying it as much as what I'd like to be. It's a level 19 Planketon, retrieve the data. Okay, and this level 19, retrieve the data, should be really easily done. I shouldn't have any issues at all. Floor walls is all you need with a power-based Nox, and I guess I can attempt to make some weird thing happen that's way overbuilding because I am bored. So I'm not gonna do a welfare one, I'm gonna just build because I can. It's gonna include roughly 9 floors, 4 walls, 4 traps. Depending on what traps I use, they could be anything from a sound wall, or they could be pretty much anything. I think I'm just going to go with my floors and not put traps in at all, unless I start to notice that I'm starting to get overwhelmed. If I start to get overwhelmed, I will build and kill and whatnot. To do any of this effectively, you pretty much just need like either a light or a wall. Also, if I use this, it will blow up, but if I decide to blow it up, see, if I blow up different stuff, I get, like, if it's got more, I get more, if it's got less, I get less. So blow it up before it explodes. I don't really care about these things, but I have like a weird OCD when it comes to it, so I'm gonna pick it up! Okay, so with one of these, you look up in the sky, you see the balloon, you run that direction. Depending on where it is, depends on how you build for it. You don't actually need to build for it sometimes. Ah! Okay, cool. I fell down and I can't get up. No, screw this. There it is. This way. It does say most of the enemies are going to be from that way. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to build for it. I'm going to build in brick, and that's the build. I'm going to take out the side railing because I want to build around it, because I don't want to do a budget. And then I'm just going to build floors. So now that we've done that, I believe I want that to look like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. Now I'm going to go around and level it all up. Why? Because I can. And it takes a lot of material. And I don't care. So I probably just built way overboard. Didn't need half of this. I do need a sniper rifle to shoot down this stupid balloon. What the hell is that? Why do I have that? I'm gonna just blow that up. I don't know why I have it. I don't know where it came from. I'm also gonna blow that one up because it's low. I've got some other stuff. I'm gonna blow that up because it's low. And I'm gonna blow that up because it's low. What was I doing? What was I doing? Sniper rifle. Yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. There's my sniper rifle. Just interact with this. Start the objective. I can actually make that go back to red. I can shoot that, and then I can jump up here, and then I can place down my thingy-majiggy. If I really wanted to, I can build around here as well, just to make sure I'm safe. Nothing should happen to the walls below me. If they do, I'll place down one of my banners, or I'll place down my slow fill. At this point, I will place down a banner, because I don't know what's happening underneath me. You can just edit all of this if you really want to, it doesn't matter at all. It's just purely for protection from the people that are going to be throwing the spanners and trying to shoot you, etc. Okay, so as you see, there are a couple things attacking my wall. What I've done is made it so not as many things can attack my wall. If only 3 things can attack my wall, they cannot break my wall. See, there's like 3 there, 2 there. They can, however, break the outer walls. But as you see, stuff over there just lines up and they're like, what's going on, guys? What are you doing? And that's what we're mainly looking for, because if they're not attacking anything, they're not dealing damage, we don't care about them. So that's why I made those level 3, so they can just go ham on those and do nothing. These guys over here, there's 3 there, maybe 4 if you're lucky. I think it needs 5 to start damaging my wall. Otherwise it's just not gonna deal damage at all. Net, if I really wanted to, I could chuck down a banner, but the banner does deal damage, so you do have the risk if you're a high level of killing enemy and spawning an epic. If the epic spawns and it's a smasher, you need to deal with it. If it's a fatty, you probably still need to deal with it, and if it's a skinny one, you don't really need to care about it too much. But if it comes out as a smasher, yeah, pretty burned. So they actually got this down pretty well. Just gonna drop down, put a slow field, and heal it. Nothing too major. I'm not scared of being down here. There's no midgets or anything. They're not gonna chase me unless I place down the banner. I'll also have a decoy, so if these start to annoy me too much here, I can separate them a bit by just dragging some of them out with that. They get distracted, run over to it, then they run back and attack a different wall. So I'm wondering if I can make this jump. I can. I'm gonna place down a banner. Banner up here didn't do anything, so now if I drop down here, my wall has 4,000, 6,000, 4,000, 6,000. So it just gives me that extra amount to play with. Again, if I wanted to, I don't really want to, but if I did want to, I can go inside and I can place some healing walls down. So what the healing walls are is... oh, that's dangerous. So what the healing wall is the healing walls that I have is my sound walls, I do believe. Even these, no, they got durability. My sound walls, no, they've got effectoration. These little wall spikes, I only have it gold at the bottom. It puts extra health and blah blah. It's also on my spikes. It's also on a lot of other traps as well. I just can't remember which one it's on. But they're really, really good. They're really, really helpful, and when you get nervous, you just chuck one of those down, and you're more than dandy. Like, they can't deal damage through it. It's healing that extra amount every blah blah, so every time they damage a wall, it just goes back up. And then, yeah, you can pretty much just chuck down your base, put down some of your traps, and go AFK for 20 minutes, because that's what Safe World is. Unless you're doing something intense like Storm King, which is very intense. It's very AFKable. You just start a mission, build for it, make sure you build correctly for it, and, I don't know, go for a jog. Because, yeah, it's pretty much done at that point, normally. I mean, you did see what happens when it goes wrong twice. I mean, my bomb decided to fail, and my right lightning decided to fail. So, yeah, this is where the first part comes in, because I have such a high level trap. If I just place that down, now when they attack the wall, they die. And my wall, well, I think gets healed as well. So what I could have done is I could have just placed 4 walls, and I could have just placed 4 traps rather than building spark. And it's probably what I should have done. It doesn't take too much to go get some farming material from that little amount. I actually did manage to pull an epic as well. I don't like epics just because they annoy me, but also I don't like the amount of stuff that they drop, it's just gross. Also I didn't realise that these things that make purple items, the rotating gizmos, that's just something to like keep in mind when you're first starting out. You only like crafting purples, some purples are unique and I don't know. I guess rotating gizmos are still good to have for like making founders items and stuff. If you have only purple variants and stuff. So these guys are actually doing a really nasty piece of work on my brick. Should have made of metal, I guess. So I currently have 13 of the 16 total files. We're almost there. Almost done. And then that'll be my 3 constructors missions done as well. Just to do a constructor mission, you wear a constructor. To do a ninja mission, you wear a ninja. To blow up TVs, you blow up TVs. If you do blow up your TVs, don't leave your match. If you leave your match, it will not count. So apparently the storm wall's coming in closer. It doesn't matter, they're not going to get through my wall. And even if they do, I've got 20 seconds for another one of those things. I don't even think I've got 20 seconds left. And this is Save the World in a nutshell. Unless you're dealing with encampments, you pretty much run near a bloody obelisk and it spawns a whole bunch of stuff and then you kill it. Depending on what day it is, depends on if you have V-Buck missions. And I don't even know if you buy Fortnite Save the World now, if you're allowed to do the V-Buck missions, because I know someone who did buy it and doesn't have V-Buck missions. Unfortunately, so... I don't know. I don't know how they work it out. I don't care how they work it out. Righty, well this is how I make my V-Bucks. Because I can't bother to spend money on the game. I would rather spend my money on better things. Better people. Better everything. Anyway. That was Fortnite Save the World. That was my short stream of Save the World. Don't know how long we have been streaming for. It says I've been streaming for 17 minutes, but I've been streaming for an hour. Wow, that was a fast hour. Time flies when you're having fun. Anyway, the main thing I don't like about this is like the long loading screens. They're so great. I'm going to attempt to get my stream running via my PC a little bit later on. It's either gonna work or it's not. I'm gonna try and get back into it full time to just get my mind out of the gutter from where it is. So I just made 60 V-Bucks. I just made 30 V-Bucks for finishing that mission. And I started off with about 1500 V-Bucks. I now have 1800 V-Bucks. You do get one daily mission per day, so I have this one last. So if I do one more mission as a ninja, I can get another 60 V-Bucks, or I can wait till tomorrow and I'll probably get one that says deal 300 kills with melee. So I'll use the ninja outfit that boosts my melee attack and I'll kill 300 things then. And then I'll get like 60 plus like 50 V-Bucks for just logging in doing my daily challenge. Or I'll do what I normally do and I'll wait 2 more days, log in daily, and get my other 2, which are stackable to 3. So then I'll attempt to do all 3 in the one go and get like just a bulk amount rather than spending like 30 minutes and 30 minutes and 30 minutes a day just dedicating to this. I can just log on, log off, log on, log off, log on, do 3 missions, log off. And that's the way that I find it easier to do. Alright guys and girls, I hope you enjoyed the small amount of time that we had together. I'll probably try and find another game to stream, to be fair. Days by Deadlight. I can't even remember what it is. Days Gone. Whatever I was streaming prior, the game bugged on me during one of the main missions. I cannot fix it. I spent hours on the game and it soft locked me. So I need to find a new game. If anyone has any suggestions, or if anyone would like to see any type of game played, I'm more than willing to attempt a game at least once, and give it a good go, rather than just log on and be like, nah, this is shit. I'll at least have a crack at it, and a proper crack. Even if it's on the computer, I've got Steam. I'm willing to try and stream a Steam game. I've got Epic and everything else. If you just write in the comments what you'd like to see, I'll see if I can get it to happen. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed. Good luck, have fun, and I'll catch you in the next one.